Okay. Alright, it says we're live. Are we live? I need to... Oh shoot, where'd it go? Oh shit. Whoops. Yeah, now you guys can stare at my Twitter for a little bit. Woohoo! Oh, there it is. Alright. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sportsball Live. I totally forgot to set this up beforehand. There we go. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh well. Oops. Alright. Says nobody is on right now. Damn. Alright. Okay, so lot going on right now. I am very upset about it. So far, it's getting crazy in Milwaukee, as you can probably tell by the title. It's not looking good. David is clearing house. Yep, pretty much everybody that's worth a nickel is getting tossed, aside for Yelich. Hell, they even have Josh Hader on the trading block. I never thought I'd see it until way later, because Hader's one of our better guys. Yes, he choked in the wild card game. Yes, he looked like crap over the course of the season. That's because we had him as a closer and we were overusing him. Because straight up, that was irritating. Jesus. Alright, so far, Nelson is gone, Hader's on the trading block, Shaw is gone, Moustakas is gone. Aguilar went to the White Sox a month ago, so it's not looking good in Milwaukee. So I honestly have no idea what's going on right now. In other news, why not? Let's just dive into college right away. The Axe is back in Wisconsin. Hell yeah, I'm happy about that. We whipped them damn Gophers and tore them a new one. You know, the first quarter didn't look too good, but hey, at least we got the Axe. On the downside, though, we got to play Ohio State again. So that's going to be fun. I bet. Not. Alright. Alright, let's dive into the tier maker. Same rules apply as last week, except they're all flipped. Super Bowl up top, football hell on the bottom. Tank Bowl second from the bottom. And we have a in the hunt spot. Alright. First game, a few Thanksgiving games. We got Chicago Bears Going up against Detroit. Chicago edged out and got the dub. 24-10. Trubisky, 29 out of 38. For 338 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. And David Blau was the starting quarterback for the Lions because Driscoll got hurt as well. So he didn't do too bad. He had 22 out of 38 for 280. Also had 2 touchdowns and a pick. However, the Lions are now, with that loss, the Lions are now squarely in football hell with that loss. Lions, you will be nothing. You will always be nothing. You are nothing. You are a shit team and nobody likes you. You are a pile of trash. And Chicago, sitting at 6-6, is back in the hunt. I could see the Bears sneaking into the playoffs, which is a thing for the Packers. I wouldn't mind seeing a Bears-Packers playoff game, but as of right now, the Vikings have I think they're the 6th seed right now. I don't get why this whole wild card seeding thing right now, it's weird. You've got the Saints on top, followed by the Seahawks, and then in the wild card you've got 49ers, Packers, the Vikings, and somebody else. I think the Cowboys are still in the wild card. I still don't get how a 10-2 team is in the wild card spot. It's stupid. How in the hell? They're like close to the bottom as well. That's someone fucked up there. Alright. The next game we've got, if I can get my phone to wake up. Oh, Snapchat's blowing up. Alright, next game. We've got the Buffalo Bills went up against the Dallas Cowboys. Thank you, Bills, for beating the boys. Oh my God. Thank you, God. Oh, the Cowboys deserve that loss so bad. Oh my God, I hate Jerry Jones. He's an idiot. Cowboys are in the hunt if they're not in the playoffs. And the Bills, they should be in the wild card. They should be in the wild card. They would probably win the division, but fucking Patriots. That game, that was that was funny. Jerry Jones after the game said Garrett will be coaching in the NFL, but Jerry Jones did not say where he would be coaching. For as far as we know, he could be the coach of the Browns or the Giants or the Redskins. Hell, those 3 teams will probably have a bidding war over him. because those teams clearly need a head coach, especially the Browns, because Freddie Kitchens is a fucking idiot. It's been clearly determined. Oh, excuse me. It has been clearly stated that Freddie Kitchens is a fucking idiot. I have been cramming it down everybody's throats ever since I started this goddamn streaming series. Freddie Kitchens is the dumbest head coach in the NFL. He got so petty, he wore a Pittsburgh started it shirt like 1 or 2 days before the Pittsburgh Browns rematch. All it does is just add fuel to the fire for Pittsburgh. Honestly, Cleveland deserved that. Oh my god. If you go by the mantra of talk shit, get hit, Cleveland got hit hard, and they got knocked out of playoff contention for it. Because they needed to win out. If they wanted a chance of getting back in the playoffs, they had to win out. Now, you could win out the rest of the season at 9-7, but they gotta play Baltimore yet, and you never know. Even though Cardinals are knocked out of the playoffs themselves, they could be sneaky. So, this year you have a better chance of seeing a snowball in hell than the Cleveland Browns being in the playoffs. That was a little bit of a rant there. Yeah, Buffalo Bills are sitting at 9-3, and Dallas is sitting at 6-6, so they are at 500. Josh Allen, he had himself a decent game. 19 out of 24 for 231, 1 touchdown, no pick. And Brown, and who's there? Oh, John Brown, not the historical character John Brown, the Bills backup. He was 1 for 1 for 28 yards and a touchdown. Singletary had 14 carries for 63 yards, averaging 4.5, no touchdowns. Allen rushed the ball 10 times for 43, averaging 4.3 and a touchdown. And Frank Gore made an appearance, had 9 carries for 11 yards with an average of 1.2. So, I'm a little yawny right now. I don't know what's going on. And the Cowboys. Prescott was 32 out of 49 for 355, 2 tutties and a pick. Elliott rushed the ball 12 times for 71 yards, averaging 5.9 and no touchdowns. Dak ran the ball 4 times for 25, averaging 6.2. Coop had himself a decent game. Got 8 catches for 85 yards, averaging 10.6. Elliott also had 7 catches for 66, averaging at 4.9. And Randall Cobb caught the ball 3 times for 53 yards. He's actually starting to do good in Dallas. I have no idea why Green Bay got rid of him. Also, Jason Witten, if any of you guys have him on your fantasy teams, that's why I list off the stats. Jason Witten had 6 receptions, 42 yards, averaging 7 yards, and a touchdown. Alright. Now, final Thanksgiving game that we had was the Saints whomping on the Falcons. Saints won 26-18. It really wasn't a whomp, but still. Saints are now 10-2, and the Falcons are 3-9. Falcons are eliminated from the playoffs. They are in football hell. They are in football hell, borderline tank bowl. And the Saints, unless the Saints get fucked over again, I see them going to the Super Bowl. There is no doubt about it. Because they're cruising. They are cruising good. Drew Brees kind of had himself a game, 18 for 30, 184 yards and a touchdown. Hill was over 1. Kamara had 11 catches for 61 yards, averaging 5.5. Hill had 2 catches for 33. Nope, these are rushes. Oh. Kamara had 11 carries for 61. Hill carried the ball twice for 33. And Breeze rushed once for -1. Cook caught the ball 3 times for 85 yards. Thomas for 6 times for 48. Kamara had 4 catches for 23 yards. And that's pretty much it for the Saints. Oh, Falcons. Matt Ryan completed 35 out of 50 for 312, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Freeman ran the ball 17 times for 51 yards. Ryan rushed 3 times for 21. Ridley caught the ball 8 times for 91, no touchdowns. Brian Gage caught the ball 5 times for 52. Graham caught the ball 4 times for 41 yards. And who else? That's pretty much it. Oh, jeez. I'm feeling kind of tired. I don't know why. Yikes. Sorry, guys. All right. The Tennessee Titans went up against the Indianapolis Colts. Titans absolutely blew these guys out of the water. 31-17. Ryan Tannehill, he's on fire. Titans are on fire. 17 completions for 22 yards. For 182 yards, sorry. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, sorry about that. For 2 touchdowns and no picks. Henry ran the ball 26, had 26 carries for 149 yards. Nothing good going there. And Tannehill rushed for 4 times for 5 yards. Brown, not Antonio, caught 5 passes for 45 yards. Raymond caught the ball once for 40. Davis once for 23. Fursker for 3 times for 22. And Humphreys caught a pass for 13 yards and a touchdown. All right, so Titans are in the hunt. The wild card spot. It's going to get pretty cutthroat. Now, where are the Titans? Where are they? There they are. Titans are in the hunt, and the Colts are getting in that hunt as well. Speaking of the Colts, Brissett completed 25 out of 40 for 319. Had a touchdown, 2 picks. Wickens carried the ball 11 times for 47 yards. And Brissett rushed the ball once and got nowhere. Pascal got the ball 7 times. Pascal got the ball 7 times for 109 yards. Doyle got the ball 6 times for 73. And a touchdown, and that's pretty much it offensively for the Colts. The 49ers went up against the Baltimore Ravens. That was a game I should have watched. If I would have known that game was on, I would have watched it, but I'm not sure if it had the same time slot as the Packers. They probably did. I'm not 100% sure. Let me know if they did or didn't. The Ravens edged out a 2017 win. Justin Tucker, that man is ice cold. He is a legend. That man has balls of steel. Jeez, he has made 8 in a row. Oh my God. Justin Tucker is probably the best kicker in the NFL right now. Yikes. He is a cold-hearted killer with ice in his veins. All right. For the 49ers, Jimmy Jesus completed 15 out of 21 for 165 and for a touchdown. Mo Street carried the ball 19 times for 146 yards and a touchdown. Coleman had 5 carries for 6. Samuel carried the ball once for 20. Garoppolo had 3 carries for 5 yards. And Kittle carried the ball once for -3 yards. Samuel had the only touchdown for passing touchdown of the game for the 49ers. Aside from that, he caught the ball twice for 41 yards. Kittle caught the ball twice for 17. Bourne 3 times for 42. Sanders 4 for 41. For them Rams. How about them Rams? How about them Ravens, I should say. Holy cow. Lamar Jackson completed 14 out of 23 for 105 and a touchdown. Jackson also rushed 16 times for 101 yards. Ingram carried the ball 15 for 59. Edwards carried the ball 6 for 15. And Hill carried the ball 1 for 3. Andrews had the only passing touchdown for the Ravens. He caught the ball 3 times and had 50 yards. That was a game that I wish I could have seen. That was neither defense could stop each other until like halfway through the game. Then it turned into a slugfest. That was a game. Holy cow. The Ravens, I see the Ravens going to the Super Bowl. Both the Ravens and the 49ers are Super Bowl contenders. Even though the 49ers occupy a wild card spot for some stupid ass reason, I don't know why. All right. Oh, this game breaks my heart. Oh my God. Bungles finally got a win this year, beating the Jets 22-6. Both teams are in... No, the Bungles are in the Tank Bowl, while the Jets, sitting at 4-8, are in football hell. Oh my God, why? Why, Jets? Why did you have to do this twice this year? You have killed a super tank. Oh, we could have had a super tank bowl. Oh my God. Now watch the Bungles fuck up their tank. No, the Jets aren't in tank bowl. They're in football hell. What the hell am I doing? Oh, Jesus. For JET suck. I'm demonetized, by the way. Woohoo. Sam Darnold completed 28 of 48 for 239 yards. Le'Veon Bell carried the ball 10 times for 32 yards. Powell had the ball 4 times for 14. Darnold carried the ball twice for 9. And Ty Montgomery, he's a Jet now? Okay. He had the ball once for 7. Yikes. Alright, for receiving, Anderson had the ball 7 times for 101. And Bell had the ball 4 times for 35. And no touchdowns. No touchdowns across the board. The only point scored was from the kicker. For the Bungles, yes, they started Andy Dalton this week. I knew they were gonna do that just to fuck up their tank. He was 22 of 37 because the only reason why the Bungles won was because they were playing the Jets. Oh my God. Alright, he was 22 of 37 for 243 and a touchdown. Mixon rushed the ball 19 times for 44 and a touchdown. And Boyd had the ball. Boyd caught the ball 5 times for 59 yards and a touchdown. And that's pretty much it for the Bungles. Oh my God. I thought we were gonna have the Bungles looked like they were gonna absolutely shit the bed the rest of the season. But no, they had to win against the flippin' Jets. That just shows how much. That just shows how pathetic the Jets are. Seriously. The Jets are one of the more pathetic teams in the NFL. They have been for the past... Oh, God, they've been pathetic forever. The Jets just suck. Oh, boy. Here we go. Alright, our next game is the Browns versus the Steelers. Steelers won 20-13. Baker Mayfield got hurt in this game. Sad face. I actually like Baker, even though he is kind of a head case. Baker completed 18 out of 32, so he had himself kind of a shitty game. He had 196 passing yards, touchdown, and a pick. Gilbert was tossed in after Baker Mayfield smashed his hand. He was 0 for 2. Nick Chubb rushed the ball 16 times for 58 yards. No touchdown. Kareem Hunt got the ball 7 times for 46. No touchdown. Baker rushed the ball once for 2 yards. No touchdown. Landry got the ball 6 times for 76. No touchdown. Beckham 3 times for 29. No touchdown. Chubb got the ball once. No touchdown. Kareem Hunt caught the ball once for 19 yards and a touchdown. Oh, Jesus. I still don't get how the fuck the Cleveland Browns are this bad even though they have this much talent. They are the most pathetic organization in professional football. They were projected to make the playoffs this year. They should be 8-4. Legit, I shit you not. They should be 8-4. But Freddie Kitchens and his infinite fucking wisdom has the Browns tripping over themselves every opportunity. Oh my Jesus. I do not see Freddie Kitchens having a job next season. Seriously. He can coach a Pee-wee team for all I care. God, that man's a fucking idiot. Browns in hell. Alright. And the Steelers. Devlin Hodges, the Duck. Completed the ball 14. Had 14 completions for 21 attempts. 212 yards. A touchdown and a pick. Snell Jr. had 16 catches for 63 yards. Averaged 3.9 and a touchdown. Oh, these are rushes. Never mind. He rushed 16 times for 63 yards and a touchdown. Samuel has had the ball 7 times for 32, and the Duck rushed the ball 5 times for 2 yards. I mean, seriously, how does a Browns team with this much talent lose to a Steelers team that's putting in second, third, possibly even fourth stringers? That is catastrophic failure right there. Browns should just tank out the rest of the season. Probably get a better pick. Get rid of Kitchens, too. He's a fucking dumbass. Washington had 4 receptions for 111 yards and a touchdown. And that's pretty much everything notable. Oh, and Joe Hayden got the kill shot against his former team. He ended him. He ended the Browns' hopes of a playoff run. Steelers are 7-5 and own a playoff spot in the AFC. Stick them in there next to the Bills. Alright. Oh, here's another game that pisses me off. The Philadelphia Eagles lost to the Dolphins 31-7. Here's the thing. The team that brought you the Philly special can't stop a trick play. That was from the punter threw the football to the kicker for a touchdown. How the fuck? Honest to God, what the fuck? How can you not stop a trick play like that? Fitzmagic. You made Fitzception look like an elite quarterback. The dude is older than shit. He is a journeyman on top of that. Your defense is suspect. Your offense is crap. Your wide receivers can't catch a fucking football to save your life. You are killing Carson Wentz. He is one of the better quarterbacks your team has had besides Big Dick Nick. And you're pretty much pissing your entire fan base off. Carson Wentz completed 28 of 46 for 310, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Sanders carried the ball 17 times for 83 yards and no touchdowns. Alshon Jeffrey had 9 receptions for 137 yards and a touchdown. Aguilar caught the ball 3 times for 41. Sanders had 5 receptions for 22 yards and a touchdown. And who's this guy? J.J. Whiteside, he had a touchdown. Caught the ball once for 15 yards. For the Dolphins, Fitzception had... I don't think we should call him Fitzception this week because he didn't have any picks. Fitzpatrick had 27 completions out of 39 attempts for 365 yards, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Hack was 1 for 1 yard. Wilson rushed the ball twice for 31 yards. Layard carried the ball 10 times for 5 yards and a touchdown. Fitzpatrick carried the ball 3 times for 2. Parker caught the ball 7 times, twice for a touchdown and 159 yards. Gillespie caught the ball 5 times for 79 yards and a touchdown. And Sanders caught the ball for 1 yard. Caught the ball once for 1 yard and a touchdown. Still, it's irritating. Oh, what the fuck is wrong? Oh, shit. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. The Deadskins! Oh, I forgot to do that. Alright. The Dolphins are killing their own tank. Yeah, I'll put them in there for right now, but they're borderline football hell. And the Eagles are football hell. The Deadskins beat the Panthers 29-21. The Redskins have a chance to win the division. That's how bad the AFC East is right now, I shit you not. And they have a chance at a playoff berth. It's that bad as well. Deadskins won 29 for 29 over 21. Dwayne Haskins completed the ball 13 times out of 25 attempts for 147 yards and no touchdown. I don't really know how to pronounce his name. It starts with a G, so I'm just going to call him Juice. Juice, whatever. Carried the ball 10 times for 129 yards, 2 touchdowns. AP had himself a game 13 times. Carried the ball 13 times for 99 yards and a touchdown. Haskins also carried the ball 4 times for 6 yards. Harmon caught the ball 3 times for 51 yards, no touchdowns. And no passing touchdowns at all, which is incredible. For the Panthers, Kyle Allen completed 27 out of 46 for 278 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Christian McCaffrey carried the ball 14 times for 44 yards. Again, the best way to beat McCaffrey is just to contain him. On a spy or some shit. Kyle Allen carried the ball 4 times for 22 yards and a touchdown. And DJ Moore carried the ball once for -3 yards. DJ Moore also had 6 receptions, 75 yards, and a touchdown. Samuel had the ball. Oh, jeez, I'm losing my voice. Samuel carried the ball 4 times for 65 yards and a touchdown. McCaffrey had 7 receptions for 58 yards and no touchdowns. Greg Olsen caught the ball 3 times for 22 yards. And both teams are in football hell. Panthers, you go in hell. Redskins, you go to hell. A lot of hell teams. Reading out the hacks. I lost my score sheet for a second. Oh no. There we go. Alright, Green Bay Packers beat the Giants 31-13. They had us in the half. Yes, I just dropped a meme. Sue me. Green Bay around for a little too long. That made me uncomfortable. That game was sweaty in the first half. But we got it. We got the dub. That's all that mattered. It was slow going at first, but we got it. We are wild card. And the Giants, they're in the tank bowl. They've got the number 2 spot in the tank bowl so far. If all goes well for them. For the Packers, Aaron Rodgers was 21 out of 33 for 243 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Jamal Williams carried the ball 10 times for 41 yards and no touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers carried the ball 3 times for 24 yards. He can run. He's not just a passing quarterback. He can run a little bit. Aaron Jones had the ball 11 times for 18 yards, and Tim Boyle, yes, he got in. Tim Boyle carried the ball twice for -4 yards. Wow. Alan Lazard, he had a game. Alan Lazard caught the ball 3 times for 103 yards and a touchdown. Devontae Adams caught the ball 6 times for 64 yards and 2 touchdowns. Williams got 4 catches for 26. Geronimo Allison got 2 for 20. Jimmy Graham got 1 for 16. Aaron Jones 1 for 14. Mercedes Lewis 1 for 1, and everybody else was 0 for 0. For the derp, Daniel Jones was 20 out of 37 for 240, 1 touchdowns, 3 picks. Saquon Barkley 19 for 83. Daniel Jones 5 for 6. Josh Allen, Allen had 1 for 4. Smith had 6 completions, had 6 receptions for 70 yards. Slayton caught the ball 6 times for 44 yards. Latimer caught the ball once for 43. Shepard caught the ball 3 times for 40 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, as I said, that game was stressful. Where'd that second touchdown come from? Oh yeah, the Giants kicked 2 field goals though. Oh well. Oh, I'm me dumb. Me dumb, everybody. Alright. Succaneers got beat the Jaguars. Both teams are in football hell. Jameis Winston was 21 of 33 for 268 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. Barber carried the ball 17 times for 44 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jair Gumbawale carried the ball once, got stuffed. Jameis Winston carried the ball 6 times for 20 yards. Perriman had 5 receptions for 87 yards. O.J. Howard had the ball 5 times for 61. Jair Gumbawale caught the ball twice for 12. And no touchdowns on offense. Which is surprising, actually. Probably because the defense did all the work. They committed a lot of turnovers. Saxonville committed a lot of turnovers. All right. Gardner Minshew. Yes, Minshew got back in. Minshew was 16 out of 27. 1 touchdown and a pick. And Big Dick Nick. Yes, the experiment of Big Dick Nick is over. He ended up being an overpaid second stringer. Set was 7 out of 14 for 93 yards and an interception. Fournette carried the ball 14 times for 38 yards. Minshew carried the ball twice for 8. And Big Dick Nick carried the ball once for 3. Westbrook had 11 receptions, 60 yards, and a touchdown. That's pretty much it. Both teams get sentenced to football hell because they suck. They don't suck enough to get a top 10 pick. Rams and Cardinals. Rams beat the shit out of the Cardinals 34-7. The Cardinals 3-8-1, while the Rams are 7-5. Are the Rams in the wild card? I'm not 100% sure. They may be in the hunt. Either the Rams are in the hunt or they're in the wild card. Cardinals, they're in football hell. Because that tie is really going to fuck them over when it comes draft time. Jared Goff was at 32 for 43 for 424 yards. They made him look like an elite quarterback, and he's not. He had 2 touchdowns. And Blake Bortles. That's a name we haven't heard in a while. Yes, Blake Bortles. Lord Bortles of Saxonville Abbey made an appearance. He was 1 for 2 for 3 yards. Todd Gurley carried the ball 19 times for 95 yards. And Bortles... Bortles tried carrying the ball once and got absolutely shit-faced. He lost 10 yards. Woods had 13 receptions for 172 yards. Higbee got the ball 7 times for 107, caught a touchdown. Kupp caught the ball 6 times for 65 yards and a touchdown. And the defense got a couple of touchdowns as well. So that was a massacre. Kyler Murray was 19 of 34. He had a really bad day. He had 163 yards and an interception. Drake carried the ball 13 for 31. Murray carried the ball 4 times for 28 and a touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald had 6 receptions for 56 yards. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The Raiders got ass blasted by the Kansas City Chiefs. Final was 40-9. Chiefs are in the playoffs. They won the division. They won their division. No, they're not wild card. They won the division. What am I doing? Derek Carr completed 20 of 30 for 222 yards, touchdown, 2 picks. Jacobs carried the ball 17 times for 104 yards, no touchdown. Trying to find the touchdown. Oh, Carrier had the ironic name there, huh? Got 2 receptions for 10 and a touchdown. For the Chiefs, Pat Mahomes was 15 of 29 for 175 yards and a touchdown. Thompson carried the ball 11 times for 44 yards and a touchdown. Mahomes carried the ball 3 times for 25 yards and a touchdown. And McCoy, nope, this is Russian. Thomas carried the ball 11 times for 44 yards and a touchdown. Mahomes rushed 3 times for 25 and a tutty. And McCoy rushed 5 times for 10 and a touchdown. Kelsey caught the ball 5 times for 90 yards, no touchdown. Williams caught the ball once for 3 yards and a touchdown. That was a massacre. Straight up massacre. Oh, the Chargers lose a heartbreaker over the Denver Broncos. That bit them in the ass really hard. Phillip Rivers, they are ruining his career, by the way. Phillip Rivers completed 20 out of 29 for 265 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Melvin Gordon carried the ball 20 times for 99 yards, no touchdown. Allen caught the ball 6 times, 68 yards, and a touchdown. And Eckler caught the ball 4 times, 51 yards, and a touchdown. Also, fuck you, Spanos. Drew Lock was 18 of 28, 134 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Lindesay ran the ball 17 times for 58 yards. Sutton caught the ball 4 times for 74 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, the Patriots and the Texans. Texans won over the Patriots 28-22. Yes, they may have lost to another above 500 team. No, that doesn't mean they suck. Shut up. Both teams for the Chargers. Broncos game are in hell. Also, fuck you, Spanos. I know I already said that, but fuck Spanos. He's a jackass. For the New England Patriots, Tom Brady was 24-47, 326 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. James White carried the ball 14 times for 79 yards, no touchdown. Sony Michel carried the ball 10 times for 45 yards. Brady rushed once for 13. Julian Edelman carried the ball once and lost 7. Edelman also caught the ball 6 times for 106 yards and a touchdown. James White caught the ball 8 times for 98 yards and 2 touchdowns. For the Texans, Deshaun Watson was 18-25 for 234 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no picks. Hopkins was 1 for 1. Wait, what? DeAndre Hopkins threw a touchdown pass. Oh my god. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. DeAndre Hopkins was 1 for 1 for 6 yards and a touchdown. That's good. Johnson carried the ball 9 times for 36 yards, no touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins carried the ball, caught the ball 5 times for 64 yards, no touchdown reception. However, he did have a touchdown pass. Stills caught the ball 3 times, 61 yards, and a touchdown. Johnson 5 times for 54 yards and a touchdown. Fells twice for 23 and a touchdown. And Watson, Deshaun Watson, had 1 reception for 6 yards and a touchdown. And finally, the Patriots. First Patriots and the Patriots are a division. You can throw them in Super Bowl. I've got them in division. And Houston is in divisions as well. Last game of the week. Vikings got beat by the Seahawks 37-30. Seahawks sitting at 10-2. Minnesota is 8-4. Minnesota is in the wild card. And Seahawks are a Super Bowl contender, which is crazy. Kirk Cousins had 22 out of 38, 276 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Cook had 9 carries for 29 yards and a touchdown. Treadwell caught the ball once for 58 yards and a touchdown. Rudolph caught the ball 4 times, 50 yards, and a touchdown. Stephon Diggs caught the ball 4 for 25. And the Seahawks. Those neon green uniforms, I hate them. Russell Wilson was 21 of 31 for 240 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Carson carried the ball 23 times for 102 yards and a touchdown. Penny carried the ball 15 times, 74 yards, and a touchdown. And Russell Wilson carried the ball 4 times for 13 yards. DK Metcalf caught the ball 6 times for 75 yards, no touchdown. Moore caught the ball twice for 65 yards and a touchdown. Penny also caught the ball 4 times for 33 yards and a touchdown. Seahawks are on fire. Legit. They're legit on fire. And finally, I forgot the Raiders. Raiders are 6-6. Who do the Raiders have the rest of the season? Oh, the Raiders got the Titans. Titans, Jags, Chargers, and Broncos. Oh, they're in the hunt. Raiders are in the hunt. Now, scooter out of here and move on to the Big Ten. All right, so Wisconsin beat Minnesota. And we got our axe back. I'm happy about that. Now we got to play Ohio State, which sucks a lot because they're hot, like hotter than shit, in case you haven't noticed. Seriously though, holy cow. Well, at least we got the axe back, which is awesome. And next we have Ohio State beating Michigan. Michigan is still bowl eligible. Jim Harbaugh is now 0-5 against Ohio State. And people are saying he's a complete failure, which is half true. Half true. Since he's been in the... Since he was signed as the head coach for Michigan, he's gotten them to a bowl game. But are they an elite caliber team? No. They're good, but they're not elite. Everyone else is... I gotta check and see who's... who's still good and who's not. Yeah, we play... Oh wait, there is no week 16. Northwestern beat Illinois. Illinois is 6-6, and Northwestern is 3-9. I don't think Illinois might have made it, but they're in football hell because they're 6-6. Oh wait. Yeah, they can stay in football hell until I hear otherwise. Northwestern is in college football hell because they are garbage. That was an upset. Also, going back to the Wisconsin-Minnesota game. Jonathan Taylor, he is good. Hopefully we can get him going. Final double OT. Indiana beat Purdue 44-41. Purdue is 4-8. Indiana is 8-4. Again, you've got The NFC East, they've got good teams, a couple shitty teams like Rutgers, and then there's Ohio State, who just curb stomps the shit out of pretty much everybody that exists, ever. Maryland got beat by Michigan State 19-16. Michigan ended their season 6-6, while Maryland ended 3-9. They are both in football hell. Rutgers got piss stomped by Penn State. Rutgers were 2-10. Penn State was 10-2. Penn State is bowl eligible. We're either in the running for the Rose Bowl, Sugar Bowl, or another bowl. Or the Cotton Bowl, maybe again. Whoever has the highest record at the end of the week gets to go to the Rose Bowl. So if we lose, we might end up in the... We're still in a New Year's Six Bowl. Purdue is... Oh, I forgot Purdue. Purdue is in college football hell. No! Nebraska edged out over... No, Iowa edged out over Nebraska. Iowa is 9-3. Nebraska is 5-7. Again, Iowa, they're a solid team. Nebraska, ever since they picked up Nick Frost, they haven't been too hot. They're trying to stick to tradition. Just by tradition, you're not going to get big name guys. They're going to go where you're recognized nationally. All right. That being said, this concludes tonight's stream. Have an awesome day, guys, and I will see you guys later.